Alright, we're back. I forgot the shifter. Okay, right off the bat we only got 3 gears. Tried shifting it. That's all we get. 2 shifts, 3 gears. So this is a aftermarket. Obviously, it's revtech training. So you look in here to make sure this is not worn too bad from the indents. Not the indents, the rollers right here. These things are pretty soft. These wear quite a bit easily. This is very sharp right here, so you gotta be careful, don't cut yourself as you work it. So we need one more gear, which we ain't getting. If you look right here, it bottoms out right here. See the teeth? You run out of teeth right here. So right there, you're bottomed out, but you're in high gear. So you want to go into low gear. Third, second. You got no more to go. But we got low gear. We got neutral and low yet to get to. So it's out of phase, and it's not in the right spot. So it needs to be taken apart and readjusted. Something is not correct. I don't know why it's not going any further. Something is keeping it from doing that, obviously. My guess it's in here, would be my guess. Something is not phased correctly. Probably the center shaft is not on the right spline. It's probably a quarter, there's a square in here. It's probably on the wrong square. That'd be my guess. Don't know. Take it apart and find out. Maybe we can see what it is. It's definitely put together wrong. Unless you only want 3 gears. Most people seem to want all the gears. That's loose, so that means they've been in here. Oh yeah. This whole transmission people have been into already, so why am I surprised things are not quite right? There's supposed to be 4 screws in here because of FX. FL's only around 3. This FX, it's got 3. It's got all 4 screw holes. Should have 4 screws. And this is not correct either. There's supposed to be something up here. Not supposed to have a 3/8 hole in that. The heim joint's 5/16. Okay, this piece here, like I said, it's damaged in here from the chain or something getting into it, so people beating on it with a hammer or something, who knows. Be careful, it'll cut the piss out of you. Okay, so this is the 4-hole version, so they should have all 4 screws in there. Okay, I'm going to pull this cover off. You got a nut on this one, and the other 5 going just screw in. It was semi-tight. That means I had to do more than just breathe on it to open it. Okay, I usually don't do this, but we're just going to hold this in a vise right here to make it easier to see what's going on here. I guess we probably weren't too bad a location for the camera. That's loose. That one's semi-tight. That was semi-tight. Screw just went to the floor. Semi-tight. I'm torquing it with that little area and unscrewing it. It's not good. It's supposed to have more torque than that. Okay. This has a gasket on it. It's supposed to be snotted up to hold it. Obviously it's not snotted up. Came right off. Here's the gasket. cover makes a good gasket holder. Okay, so you got springs and dogs in here. They're going to pop up when I pull this off. So you can put a rag over it, put your hand over it. Just lift it up a little bit. Spring went that way. So we got a wall right here. I think it hit my clock. Okay, so here's your little springies. Here's your little shift poles right here. So they go up and down. And they engage in this shaft right here. These are the return springs that kick it back and forth. Your ratchet springs. Okay, so what gear are we in right now? We are in, we're trying to go to low gear. Appears to be in the right spot. But something's not letting us go any further than we got. It's not letting us go. So, this appears to be okay. So the neutral switch over is loose. Let's unscrew that and see if that frees it up. Nope. That wasn't a problem. Well, we just went all the way to next gear. So maybe that was a problem. See a neutral mark right there? So you're in between them. You come around, catches it. Bet you this thing was hitting on it. Put it back in. There we go. Low gear. It's weird. Damn. It's locking this up, so I know it's hitting on it. On the last thread it clears. So something is not made. This is too tall by a bunch. The gear itself is made wrong. Its titty's too tall. I'm not sure what the problem is. Whatever it is, it's the reason why it doesn't go. We're in low gear right there. It's definitely hitting on that, so that's the problem. And this is the one that's the problem. So we're going to mark it. The black mark on it. So when we take it apart, we'll be able to see exactly what the problem is. That's all it takes, it's right there. As long as you leave it unscrewed all about a 1/4 inch, then not a problem. It's 1/4 of a turn in is all you can go. For some reason this is digging in and not compressing. Not sure what the deal is. Either way, there's something going on with the gear. Be my guess. So that has to be dealt with too. So this does not seem to be defective. It seems to be going up and down just fine. It might not go in deep enough, but for whatever reason the dog catches it and won't push it up. It just stops it hard. It digs right into it for whatever reason. And you can see the marks on it where it's been digging in. See right there, it's hitting pretty hard on that. See, it's nice and machined there, and it gets real rough over here. So this is definitely not happy with the way that gear is made. It's almost like it's coming like a cutting edge instead of being pushing up edge. So maybe just a matter of going and grinding a little taper on it so it'll push it up instead of trying to knock it off. I don't know. Something. But other than that, it shifts. So there's a tooth missing right here, and there should be a mark on one of these teeth that you can't see, denoting that that's the right location. Which it might be, or it might be off one, I'm not sure. But that's not why it wasn't shifting. The neutral switch was the reason. Alright, so there's more issues with this. So more issues. Doesn't seem to be contacting the top of here like a lot of times. It's too big in diameter. Alright, well that'll have to be dealt with too. It'll all have to come apart, played with, and figure out what's going on with that gear. Compare it to a Harley gear. Figure out what's going on with it. Something not right. So, alright, that's it for now on that.